We are asking, what is the meaning and the significance of life, if there is any at all?
The complexity keeps mounting. We need art more than ever. We need voices that can actually make some sense out of this chaotic storm of information.
A lot of people don't realize what's really going on. They view life as a bunch of unconnected incidents and things. They don't realize that there's this, like, lattice of coincidence that lays on top of everything.
I'm mad, you know.
What is wrong with you then?
Well, I don't know, it seems like everything's going backwards, that's all, Steph. He doesn't get it.
Metafore.
Metafore.
Yo. Yeah, They try to tell you every day it's a make or break. Then you wake and bake and start feeling like colder. Shit, today can wait. Start chopping off fate with a razor blade. Still bow down to an ancient throne. Hollow core, paved in stone. Faceless men can't place the tone, places in. Creating a sacred poem until the pace is slowing. Cause there's no place as safe as knowing. Still we're stuck in the dome, no space for growing. Looking for the start but no place to go in. Looking for the first but no face to show him. So we make the story up on the razors we're going on. Keep strolling on, keep repeating our chosen story. Hoping we're not the only one. Just more pressure, no let up. Moving like children of the night, wrong assessor. Little kids dressed up like grown-ups. Every day they're more wild, no one owns up. Come and touch like sandpaper when it grace. It's when he's fine spitting in the days. It's when he's fine digging in the crates for the sake of the rays. Before I take my place in the maze. All praise to the setting sun. Hope I see the light before the lesson's done. Yo, a lot of us get walked over. Try and make a point and get talked over. In the land of the free. Sometimes it's hard to understand what you see in the land of the free. Sometimes it's hard to understand what you see. Take care of yourself for a change.
Well, what if somehow we
Blake Griffin
twisted in space? Hit a time warp and have been thrown back to some old town, 1940, 1950.
Now cut it out. You're trained scientists.
Captain, maybe it's possible.
There's still a lot we don't know about time and space. Besides, how else can we explain this? We know there's nothing on Mars.
Certainly not anything like this.
Kindness for weakness, over and over the plow. Man holding life on the shoulder, just an everyday occurrence. Calm waters will account a disturbance. The calm all falling caught on purpose. Yo, chime moments, high points, blind indulgence. Facing tests after tests, trying to survive the cauldron. Sometimes the body's feeling frail, but the mind is coping. And vice versa, the art form, blind devotion. Some would act strange, like my name don't ring out. Rappers talk change and pull the same old thing out. Keep it all lit, I hope the flame don't dim out. Clean the brand new and roll the same old king out. Bowing our heads to the engineered artists. Regardless, I send my darts out to the farthest. Times I could feel like an aimless journey. Always slunting around the corner to make the pain feel worthy. Try to read the signs, but they're CGI. Peering through these silent nights with a beady eye. Will I remain chat till they bleed me jack? Or see my dreams realized in this 3D rap? Bill Hickson, a dreamer but still fixed in this great system where we live by the face recognition. So there's no space left to live and we continue to grow. Trying to learn how to live in the snow. Expeditions to the South Pole. Robots on Mars, floating cars, still unknown stars. Trying to carve out the unknown path. Even harder to roll when your sun goes dark. Yo, I used to watch Art Attack. Now it's the art of rap, trying to bring the artists back. In a start cap, they won't listen till they start to clap. And then the crowd follows the same old wagon that the clown borrows.
Watching shadows of yesterday, going past my mind in time. Watching shadows of yesterday, watching shadows of yesterday, watching shadows of yesterday, going past my mind in time.
Broadcasting live from somewhere. Yo, it's all so dark, ain't it? Take the purity of art, stain it. Deny the world of all its color, motherfucker, drain it. Just this feeling I've been having, let me try explain it. All it takes is just a day in it. My pen is like a bayonet. Whether it's a dream, but I stay in it. Suspend the disbelief when I'm playing it. Inside is a beautiful light, I see a ray of it. I kick back, building a spliff after a day of shit. It's just the way that I convey my gift. Wild brothers still wonder what the matrix is. I'm long gone with the consung, and that's magic. Anything I lay my one on, dag nabbit. Persistent as a crack addict when I'm chasing an idea. Question how I'm spending my time here, cause it's all about ideas. Since light years, stories was passed down just like this. It's all about ideas. Since light years, stories was passed down just like this. So peek closer, there may be something you might miss. Yo, it's all about ideas. Since light years, stories was passed down just by ears. So peek closely, make sure you're listening quite clear. Yo, in keeping with an old tradition, all different type of codes are hidden, but some will pass the details down with no precision. Two tells, short-lived legends, short-lived lessons, but always give blessings to the short-lived brethren. Write it down to remember, then we say it to give it life. Unlocking the secret powers in the letters, how you choose to use it. Your syllables may create a movement, then again they may create confusion. This rapping is an ancient practice. There was MCs that walked the ancient atlas, understood the prison itself, and tried to paint as captives, but they won't check it if it ain't attractive. Easier to duck the truth than look back at it. Yo, persistent as a crack addict when I'm chasing an idea, trying to view the place in my mind clear, cause it's all about ideas. Since light years, stories was passed down just by ears. Flowing forever lust, vivid descriptions of rivers littered with growing lust. Ripping to scriptures for pictures that tell of knowing us, but could we know enough to call an older bluff? Life took a hold of us, the curse of talent looking over us. At times was too much to show the cause. Lost my way, became a victim of ambition. Let my dreams out, but now I control my vision. This was always about being respected for my efforts, but we all judge a man by different measures, seeking different treasures in this dark web of different pleasures. The master level can be attained through different measures, so we travel around lust until we find something that sticks. In the land where there's always something to pick, living the curse of chase. pieces on the checkerboard. I'm on my island writing pieces as the pressure soars.
The way I configure the scripture, that's kinda dope. The way I envision the pictures, a kaleidoscope. You're looking up for something better, you can die in hope. You look into the heavens, this is what you find below. A no-fly zone, how you supposed to spread your wings? As on the iPhone, you're exposed to everything. Information overload, got your mind froze. Total detachment turned your eyes cold. Your third eye closed, wide shut. All they do is dumb us down, better wise up. Check the right up, now you're feeling informed. Your whole opinion formed with no critical thought.
Being around the world and
sitting indoors and didn't stop to recognize this isn't the norm. They circle round like vultures when the lions slaughter. For that low-brow culture of the highest order.
People rarely stay the same. Histories get rearranged. The world's a stage, use it for. Choose your weapon, choose your war. People rarely stay the same. Histories get rearranged. The world's a stage, we'll use it for. Choose your weapon, choose your war. Choose your weapon, choose your war. Like that.
Punch. Punch it in.
Right.
Okay, let's, first of all, refresh the screen here. Alright, go in a format roller.
Alright. Now, file.
Alright.
Right. And it's in memory.
Right. And mark this down in the prefix file code.
Prefix code, right.
Good. Yeah, you got it. Another week, you have it down.
It's temporary anyway. Yes, it's temporary anyway. I do not intend to be stuck doing this for the rest of my life. Don't tell Mr. Dimmer that I said that, please.
Okay.
Because what I really want to do is, I'd really like to get into publishing. You know, there just aren't any openings right now, but what I would love to do is just create a magazine, my own magazine, which would be like a forum for writers and intellectuals who can't get into print anywhere else, who could, you know, I'm not into like editing or trying to reach a particular audience. Getting it out there, they would get some momentum going, you know, and do something with, you know, excuse me.
An SOS from the mining ship read the wharf. Still stranded in space, set a course for the planet Earth. Millions of light years away, we could pray, but sip a couple light beers a day, lit the J. Step through the deck in this hollow vessel. All alone in the space, so the sorrows echo. Stasis leaf in the place where old faces meet, trying to turn back the clocks, but the faces freeze. Swear I heard it somewhere in the bar on Titan. Machines now have feelings, so on behalf of crying, this goes out to all the overlooked toasts of spouting wisdom. A jazz band of banditos without a mission. Analyze, trying to gain more perspective. My book around is kinda like the Space Corp directive. Step up the 28th floor and exit. Bow down to Clayster, cats is still waiting for the message. Drown in the sorrows, then comes the servitor. Time can make a man stay shift, MC's polymorph. Busy trying to play the game better than laugh. Marooned in the future echoes, trying to bring them to life. Some just wasn't given a sigh. couldn't see past the sirens. Crewmates with weak hearts inside them, from Ganymede to Titan. Rappers kept the Ali G designing, the zero G Steve when I'm designing.
One side Gazpacho Soup, the other side freely dispensing chilled champagne.
Is this gonna go on all day? I thought he was gonna get wiped.
Yes, go on, turn me off, go on, turn me off, get rid of me.
I've already done it. I wiped the other one.
What? You wiped me? When?
Just watch how I go to work with a ratchet old loot, till I say my last words like Gazpacho Soup. Thanks for the memory, but that's the old truth. Tried to quarantine one, but couldn't catch the whole group. Careful not to think too much, it could destroy you. In the war between confidence and paranoia, there's very often only one victor in the picture. Chased down in our minds, still faced with the Inquisitor. The rad words can get sucked in the esophagus. When the spirit leaves the body, it's just a hollow ship. So when the spirit tries to take you, try and follow it. Even if you face the gunman of the apocalypse, the loneliness will make you carry on. Crew, what's the cat? Either that or Danny John Jules. Long day trip hard with Dave Lister. In and out time slides till we fade into the picture. Live in hope, but the chances stay similar. In the world of holograms, peace to Arnold J. Rimmer. Going round till we burn out and vanish. Starbuck cruising, playing pool with the planets. It's bound to take its toll. And if there was no silicone heaven, where would all the calculators go? I wanna lie, shipwrecked and comatose. Goldfish nibbling toes until I overdose.
Listen, why the lighted lanterns? It's broad daylight. What are they for?
It's easy. We live in dark times, don't we?
Dark times. Right, we do.
What's wrong with you two? Hold the lanterns so the names show. Turn them this way.
Widescreen with a curb, last beam full of words. The good dreams of a trip, the nightmares can disturb. Wide angles, the life's gambles. Hear a lot of shit, pretend to forget. The wise rambles, just a crumb of wisdom. Hollow feeling like something's missing. Running two timelines, fam, something's different. Herb vendors, serving up canned weed. I'm laying low like Sam Seed, with the lantern in my hand to proceed through these dark tunnels and vast mazes. Penning world-class pages, bare pretenders, highly skilled mime artists. It's just a circus, watching who could climb fastest. The prime artist, the sage found my line reaches. My rhyme book is a divine thesis. I pen pieces, the left dense in the densest reaches. Never knowing what the centerpiece is, never knowing who the sentence reaches. Words manifest, some shit that you thought can become flesh. Strange alchemy, my brain lay it out for me. Made a band play it loud for me when I'm out, it be barrels, plush paper, Peter. I'm painting pictures of the crush, the Keor, through my hazy eyes, where I swim in the confusion. The internet age, where we live with the intrusion.
I drive fast and talk slow. I'm sipping Bordeaux in Bordeaux. Kill the fox, caught me a couture coat. Buongiorno, beach house in Borneo. Girl Scout cookie wax, smoking on the Oreo. I had to risk it for the biscuit. Dabbed it and dipped it. Put it in a Pyrex and whipped it. I nicked the vodka, ate the lobster. Live long and prosper, flip the Oscar. I pulled the ting like Gold Gadget. Guerrilla tactics, you can feel the fiber of my fabric. Pop the pinger, shade the cocaine like ginger. Send it with the messenger, Melinda. I got that firework like the 5th of November. Pull a brick out like Jenga, you betcha. Apply pressure, take you out like a stretcher. Vanessa, #1 selector.
I stare blind in disguise and watch time pass. And life's fast, I know, don't mind chance. Appreciating all there is to be taken in eyes glance. Wonder if life's ours underneath the night stars. Asking which path to take while we find ours. Trance fate, run the race another day. For only slumber away, succumb to ways or rise above. I'm tired and stubborn, the product of my environment rugged. We're young and stay fugging and juggling weight, hugging the block that ain't love them. I guess we chase what we give and living day to day. In the same place we sinning and chase the planes plagued with hate, jakes and villains. While I stay chilling with the same race, 8th billion. And some stay with it, trace to the young, enabled by the funds that we all cradle in the slums. Lay your cards on the table, still chased by all we done.
Hey yo, my thoughts off track with a 40 sack, a train wreck. Walking the razor blade's edge with the brain dead, faded like a blank cassette in your tape deck. Surviving the jungle, best take heed and take check. Somebody might run up in the spot first. These Flintstones shot rock work like clockwork. Ludovico techniques so I can't sleep till I'm under coroner sheets with no heartbeat. Tired eyes, pride wide shut by the equipment. Rapid eye movement, now I'm losing my religion. We're all aspiring to a living contradiction. Precog recognition for criminal conviction. We're in a critical condition on this blue marble. The food sparkle, strap the zoot, loop the sample. Set a crude example for the next gen. Collect ends, trying to cop a mansion like the X-Men's.
Hello, hide pockets. You guys have been looking for a war, haven't you?
That's right, Rick. That's why we're starting it.
You may start it, Joe, but we'll finish it.
Yo, war and peace, maybe somewhere in between, rarely seen. Living somewhere in the dream of a real place. Live from the land of magicians that know how to distract the man with precision. Long may I extract my plan through the rhythm. The why I stood beside the man who was driven like March on it till the last song is written. Any wrong he did before he passed on, please forgive him. Simple lives in a tangled web. We tend to simplify and take gambles less. Every day's a close shave, but the angle stretch. Placing pennies in the pots that the banks collect. Yo, we sign over shit willingly, chillingly, selling ourselves, working our bodies to an empty for a measure of wealth. I pour a double Vanny ginger ale, raise a toast, it's the sage you protected the scroll, like the ninjas tell. You ain't a rapper, you just chat a lot. I've been through your catalog, you like to take pictures in your hat a lot. My click is analog, playing the outboard sim. Stepped up inside the lab and even outdoor sense, making it vivid for the uninitiated. With a visit, he grips it, throw the star dog in the RZA, then he twists it. Happy clans, some kind of happy sounds. Listen for this voice of reason, but that's been silenced. Loud mouths taking up precious airways. I used to pull my book of rhymes out and bless the staircase. Pierce a hole in my vimto, alone in the ink, yo. Rolling down low in my info. A lot of guys can't quite grasp it, recite vastness to beasts known as the arsonist. Just a bunch of missing parts to fit, aiming at a target split two ways, it's hard to hit. New shades and hearts and shit, caught in the moon rays, it's the enchanted grip. Rappers singing that I slant and spit, I want no parts in it.
Ever wondered how intelligence agencies go about the recruitment process? We may have the answer, and it's based in the 19th century. Introducing Cicada 3301. The third round of a mysterious competition has just launched to very little fanfare. A largely unknown and unpublicized series of puzzles has intrigued those who first came across the competition in 2012. Searching for highly intelligent individuals, the clues have required participants to travel around the globe, taking countries in the field of Australia and South Korea.
The moment that I put ear to the beat was an omen. The doorway to perception was open, stepped in it broken. Now the fully formed figure remains, accepted the coaching, stepped in clear-headed, then the exit is smoking. Time is running out, I keep trying to cut the bonding down, but times are pretty low in London time. So I light a little lemon, stay adjacent to the underground, and watch the fakes run around when the sun is down. And when the sun is up, misguided little kids out run amok, crying out for a voice but no one's done enough. Hustle hard for some choices they can muster up. Bust the guard through this clusterfuck, the so-and-sos and the such and such. For some of us the shit is much too much, so we look for real stuff to touch before the dust to dust could change something if we trust in us.
Yo, the moment I put my voice in the beat, you were frozen. The Necronomicon holding, I've gone golden like Freezer. Hold the beats like Ike and Tina. It's nice to meet you here in life's arena, but now I'm sat here inside the speaker. Catch my words like the preacher. I'm Jesse Custer, you're the wide receiver. My mind resides inside the 9 ether realm. The language they speak only alive Elohim could tell. You see the cell, the prison of man's mind. All the roads lead to the extinction of mankind. I'll get my head in the game if I had the time. But for now I'm stuck in this 9 to 5 pantomime. What the apple? My life has gone bizarro. Back of the neck, scanners on the barcode. I'm ready for the cybernetic implants. Until then, I'm cool with these hypothetic skin grafts.
Motivate, kill a world while we procreate, and fight over the gross estate. All we're left with is an empty bag of tricks and a roll of tape for any open mouths, cause there's no debate now. Throw your weight around, I just hold mine, resting on me laurels like I'm sitting on a gold mine. Legs dangling over the edge, spit, and whoever it hits, less cancelling. Even if it seems wrong after, no one gives a shit, bitch, be gone faster. As long as the people are still falling at me feet like a qigong master, I'll be sipping this liquor contented, dissing you cause your whip isn't rented. Comfortable in yourself then, I assume, tripping over me dick as I entered the room.
There is currently nothing to suggest that the true motive of Cicada 3301 is about to be revealed. But if it does turn out to be a new way of recruiting spies, it seems that aside from a knowledge of cryptography, the darknet and coding, future intelligence agents also need to know the works of famed occultist Aleister Crowley and socialist artist and poet William Blake.
Yo, all praise to the skies above and the eyes of love. This guy's about to spill the beans, somebody mack him up. Nice enough to make you feel righteous, you feel the itis, where real life lives, but still it's lifeless from the realest ciphers. Lyrics printed on papyrus pages, sipping Guinness with my Irish sages. Became a beacon, slipped out of the range of the aimless beacon. Took a couple steps in the light, but the pain is deepened with a lover's passion. Pen pages to pour me in, foreseeing a human brain with 4G in. The 4 seasons switched over, no sure reasons. My force lead them, sewn into the raw sequence. The score's decent, but key players underperform. 3 layers under the dawn. Some seek fame for the love of the scorn. So love till it's torn. It's deep, a movement dies as another is born. We're climbing for dollars, running men blinded by offers to hold a fool's promise. Treasure chest full up of coppers, we think we're free until they pull up and stop us. Suspend the disbelief, knocking on the screen but they block us. I step through it. You know my style, the text fluid. My words manifest, no less to bless music. The energy is free for all, but let's use it. Find out where you sit. Does the shoe fit? No longer walk the path, less stepped on, till he found a well-lit road to bless creps on and kept rolling. Met a couple vests strolling, the reps golden. Known for how he blessed poems and how he stepped through the gate of dreams when it's left open. From the strange industry where labels collect tokens. Rappers don't rap, they bless slogans on the map. My words play swimming in the ocean of delight.
You know, this morning over breakfast, my wife told me I'd make a friend today. Not many people talk to around here, some of these knuckleheads. It's cool if we continue talking?
No thanks.
Damn, man. Some cold, brutal shit right there.
Indeed, it's a trek. Could find it hard just keeping your step. Watching a man sell himself for a piece of respect. But we are free to accept. We are equally as free to reject. Listen, beyond the maze in the distance, they was trying to reach out but was greeted with much resistance in the foggy sea. Orange street lights to change the hue, ghosting through this. Street laughter changes you. A dedication to the more focus when the door opens, and that's your opus. Yo, step like I know something. But all there is to really know is that I know nothing. Your album sounds like a car stuff, can't get your bars off. I'm in the lab writing my arse off, lighting up Stardog, flying my ship like Star Fox Zero. Stuck in a fairy tale, but you can't spot the hero. My light dies out, and my eyes don't shine. Put my message in the bottle, find those rhymes. When my light dies out, my eyes don't shine. Put my message in the bottle, find those rhymes. When my light dies out, my eyes don't shine. Put my message in the bottle, find those rhymes. When my light dies out, my eyes don't shine. Put my message in the bottle, find Fable, still trying to build stairways to Babel. Clog their waves and air raids are the staple. Awards for fair play, prepared graves for the faithful. Only few men prepared place for the table. When I rhyme it's like a wide angle, a slow penning. We used to have 5 channels for programming. Now we sacrifice the 5 senses for 5 minutes of worthless fame before a certified witness. No regard for the sanitation. Busy trying to get a repost for validation. Cozied up in the confusion. Keep it passive while your whole life story is placed on a piece of plastic. Pocket size, but still living through a prophet's eyes. While the hearts sing and the prophets rise. Watch the skies like I lost the prize. When all seems lust, I open up my book and I philosophize.
To wherever this is. In whatever time, whatever place, for whatever reason. To each and to all.
To each and to all.
Alchemy's at solid gold from a mere sentence. Connect to lines like a clairvoyant. Lay my rhymes in remembrance. Figure 8 skate type of flow to facilitate peace. Sometimes you gotta place life on hold. Blade running through the maze mumbling. In search of solid ground but I stay tumbling. Rabbit hole syndrome. Throw my darts with distinction. Filling in the wonderful spaces when I glimpse them. For instance, living in the age of the instant. So I place patience on my pages when I ink them. England, strange land where the game's planned. When he touch the mic, he gets props like a stagehand.
Take me somewhere, chase me from here. Where's my old friend? I can't see.
Yeah. Overnight ship becomes overpressed. No advice on how to roll the dice. It's just the ever changing. Up in the dojo, forever training. Faced with smooth holes to place my brain in. I brew it all grey before I step out on the pavement. Pull the deck out, put my neck out on occasion for the sake of what? Stake your claim or they take your spot. What was held true for years and the day forgot. Pen a couple pieces, raise the profile of the poet. You flow with no style and you know it, how I grow it. Hydro shit, swimming in the ocean of ideas. Floating on a lilo kid. From the land where the winos live and cost wisdom. To carry details of regret, the past with them. We miss them. Silhouettes on a crowded pavement, busy every day, getting swayed by the loudest statement.